Hello everyone, this is Candice van Wyk. Hope you're all well today. So I'm connecting live with you from the Mint Hotel here in Sandton. As we shared with you earlier on, I attended an ETPP, Women's Debrief session today, and I was planning to start a little bit earlier. Of course, I wanted to start at 2, but the event started slightly later than what we had anticipated. But nevertheless, it was a good session. And I really just want to give you some feedback in terms of the experience, because I think the experience is really relevant to a lot of entrepreneurs, and especially women entrepreneurs, as we plan our success for 2021 and beyond. So if you are connecting with me now, please just share with me where you are connecting from. Are you already in business? I can see some of you are coming online now, so that's great. So I just wanted to, just share some of the insights from the session. So first of all, I believe this is the 3rd or 4th year that they are doing these debrief sessions. So this is ETTP, and they're all about equipping, they're all about empowering and inspiring entrepreneurs. And of course, there's a strong focus on women entrepreneurs as well. So for me as an entrepreneur, it's always important that, I stay close to the fire. It's important to collaborate. It's important to network. And it's also important to engage with your peers. So it's good to be attending these sessions. So I really had an opportunity, really to connect with quite a few powerful and strong women. And we've been able to share some, just some insights and ideas. And of course, it was really a good session for us. But I think just what I want to share with you in terms of the takeaways, and some of us may be able to apply this to our businesses today or to our initiatives, whatever it is that you are working on. So one of the things that they already said is that next year they really want to have 4 in-depth sessions. So that's 1 a quarter in terms of the initiative. And I think that's awesome, because they've already started planning and preparing towards those events for next year. And I think that's the exciting thing, is that they also want to make sure that in terms of hosting those events, they want to be relevant, to their clients. And we happen to be some of their clients here. Why? Because we attend these type of events. So I think that was something that really stood out for me. I think it's so important as entrepreneurs, to plan in advance and not to wait, until the time is upon us and then we want to start planning. So it's important for us to really plan in advance, and it's also important to receive input from our clients, or from the end users, or whoever your audience is today, from your community. That's so important, so that you can ensure that whatever you are planning is going to be relevant for your community, and not just relevant for you, the organization. You have to ensure that you will be relevant. And then, of course, also what really stood us is that they were challenging us in terms of, what are you going to be doing to have impact in terms of your industry? So what is it that you are going to be doing next year to impact your industry? And I think that's a very powerful question. So what is it that we are going to do next year to impact our industries? And then also just, encouraging us at the same time, as you're planning for impact, what are the current trends that you have seen? And how will those current trends be able to support your decision making going forward in terms of what you're planning for next year? And then also the importance of, being creative and innovative during these times. And, as women, it's so important for us. And this was actually some feedback that I gave them, because they asked me, just in terms of how I believe we are able to overcome barriers as women entrepreneurs. And one of the things I said is that it's so important to first identify where you are today and where you want to be in the future. So what is your ultimate destination? And then, of course, what is it that you are able to do today or drive today in order for you to get to that next step that will move you closer and closer to your destination? So as much as these empowerment sessions are needed and are good for us, it's also important for us as the individuals, to take action and to ensure that we continuously move our goals forward. And even if it's just one change that you bring in, one thing that you change, but what is that one thing that you are able to do today that can actually help you to move your goals forward? And then also another thing that was really emphasized was, the importance of collaboration. And I think it's so important for us to find ways to collaborate during these times, and how we are able to work together instead of working against one another. And I'm specifically talking to women entrepreneurs here. So how are we able to work together, collaborate, support one another, so that we, it can ultimately also become a win-win relationship or situation for all parties involved. So I think those are just some of the key things that stood out. But I must just say it was very good to attend a networking event. I haven't been to one in a long time, and I almost missed it this morning because I don't know the hotel, and I almost missed the turn-off, but I just knew that I needed to be here today, and it was really a good session. Also had the opportunity just to share with others who I am and what I do, and of course some of the plans that we have for 2021. And I think that's always good, just to share with other people as well what you are working towards, because if you do not take the opportunity to share with others what you are doing and what you're working towards, how will people know what you're doing? So I think it's so important as entrepreneurs for us to actually do that and to share. So so this is just me quickly checking in everyone. I'm actually on my way to my car now, so I've just left the venue. But I just thought I'll check in quickly and, just share with you. And of course, once again, if you have any comments or questions, please do share that with me in the chat box. And just tell me what are some of the things that you are planning for, looking forward to, as far as the new year is concerned. Awesome. So thanks for that, and we'll catch up soon.